friends, welcome to my channel, Bad Decisions and Pure Awkwardness. I'm your host, Elizabeth. Today I am drinking Sergeant Canyon, which is a Cabernet it's a 2019 Cabernet from General Coast, California, with ripe berry aromas and a hint of chocolate and toasted oak. This rich and full-bodied wine pairs perfectly with grilled meats and hearty cheeses. So, if you want this, you can pick this up at your local Aldi. I think it was like $6.99 a bottle. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like spectacular, but it's not bad. The reason why I'm drinking wine, I'm back to wine and not to, my cider or anything, is because today we're going to be playing with the wine palette from Glamlite. I told you I was going to do a look with every palette involving what the palette is named after. So today it's wine. This is what she looks like. Very purpley. Got some red tones. The champagne-y color is called Chardonnay. Beautiful, very beautiful. So we're gonna just jump right in and play with this thing. If you haven't watched my other videos involving the Glamlite palettes, I have one on the chocolate martini and one on the margarita palette. So just an FYI, you might want to check those out if you're interested in this collection, because I do talk a little bit more about like what the collection's about in those videos. Because it's a purple palette, I have to do prints, right? I love prints. Purple rain, purple rain. We are still experimenting with the lighting situation, so bear with me. If you're like a techie person and you have ideas for better lighting situations, and you can recommend something that's not super expensive, I would greatly appreciate that. But these earrings are they're like purpley, but they also have like other colors. I thought it matched well with my shirt. I don't have too many like just purple earrings, surprisingly. So I couldn't really match anything else. There's one other pair and they're too girly. They're too like frilly. Prince would probably approve, but yeah, anyway. So as always, I'm going in with my ketchup water. I prep, I prime from Juvia's Place. And we're gonna shake that ketchup water out. One thing I love about these palettes is that they do have a mirror. I'm not going to show you the mirror because it's going to blind you. But yeah, mirror. I already had some makeup on earlier just to run to the grocery store. Like I didn't want to put a ton of makeup on, but I wanted myself to feel, a little more put together and a little more, I don't know, whenever I put makeup on, or at least like a little bit, I always feel like I'm accomplishing something. So I just got my Sephora order in the mail and I got 3 Natasha Denona palettes. This one is the Coral palette and that's what she looks like. Very, very pretty. This shade is stunning. It's like a purple. I know that we're not doing a Natasha Denona review or anything, but oh, look how pretty. And then this one is the Mini Zendo palette. Also very, very pretty. I actually used this shade. I actually used that shade on my eyes, all over my eye. And then I also have the Mini Love palette and I put this shade on my like brow bone. So I just really wanted to play with those a little bit, but I also want to get this video up for you. So I haven't decided fully what I want to do yet. Both of my looks with this palette, I'll put them on the screen I remember to do so. Both of them have kind of looked very similar, so I want to do something maybe a little more red toned. And then I really want to play with this Chardonnay color. I think it's beautiful. So maybe we'll do some like gold liner or a gold inner corner or just something fun. But I'm thinking about this Merlot color. Very beautiful, very pretty. I love them. So yeah, let's just start playing and see where this look takes us. So I know a lot of people had some gripes about this palette being too purple. Wine is more like burgundy, and I get that, but grapes are purple. Just saying. And I understand why they didn't go in that direction, because they already have, Glamlite already has a eyeshadow palette that is more burgundies and reds, and that would be the I think it's the Red Velvet eyeshadow palette, which I thought was pretty, but a lot of the tones looked a lot like each other, so I didn't get that one. I thought about it and then I didn't. But you know, they got me with this one with the cute packaging. Did I hold this up? That's part of what, this is what it comes in. So very adorable. I know a lot of people were like, I'm never keeping that. It's tacky. I don't care. I'm using it. So I'm just using this in my crease and right above my crease. And then I'm kind of creating the shape I want. So taking that a little bit on the outer lid and working that like kind of in a diagonal motion. And I'm gonna clean this up a bit because I already know that I've screwed up the shape a little bit. So this is just gonna be like kind of a transition shade. So I'd like to know, what's everybody's favorite wines or types of wine? Are you a Merlot? Are you a sweeter kind of wine drinker? Me, I kind of like everything, but my stomach can't handle like the super sweet wines. I can do maybe like 1 or 2 glasses of a sweet wine and then I'm kind of done. Otherwise, the next day I am feeling kind of miserable. I'm going in with a clean brush and just cleaning up the line so it's not too harsh of a line. And I'm just gonna go back in and get some more of that pigment back. This is such a pretty lavendery shade. It's got a hint of warmth to it, which I'm not mad about. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm gonna go into Merlot right here. So, ooh, I don't think I've played with this one yet. Look at that, oh my God. Yeah, that's really pretty. That is a color that I do not have in my collection. This very deep reddish purple color. That is so pretty. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't look too great right now because I just kind of plopped it on there. But we're gonna blend it out, don't you worry. I probably shouldn't have put that much on my brush initially. Word to the wise, don't do that. But it is a really pretty color. Yeah, it looks red in the pan, but it is blending nicely into a really a really pretty purple color. I'm working that into my crease and I'm kind of taking it like on most of my lid. I'm gonna cover up some of it with shimmer, obviously. I mean, you know who you're talking to. But for the most part, focusing that on the outer edge. I'm gonna go back in with my first brush, go back into that first color. It's called Earthy. And I'm gonna go over the edges, make sure all of that is blended nicely. So I really enjoy like a good red wine, but over the summer something happened to me and I was drinking like rosé a lot and like, you know, the real like typical girly wines. I will say that I've been to Arizona twice and I've experienced quite a bit of the wineries, at least 3 on my first trip, I think 3 on my second trip. I really enjoy their wines. I think because I do like a drier wine normally, overall I guess, I had a good time with their wines. Where I live, which is on the eastern side of the United States, we get a lot of sweeter wines out here. One of my favorite wineries is Lambert's Wine, and I think I've had them in my video before, and I really like them, but something happened to their Blackberry Merlot recently that I'm kind of like, I don't know how I feel, but I feel wonderful about this color. I love this. What the heck? Don't mind me, I'm just a mess when it comes to makeup. Go figure. I do love the atmosphere of their winery though. It's pretty nice there. I had a friend years ago get married there, so that was really fun. I'm gonna swatch out some of these shimmers because I don't know which one I want to use yet. Oh my god, they're all so beautiful. I've been using a ton of this. This is Napa, so I might stick with that because it looks like it's got some pretty red in it. Or this one's called Sparkling. This one's more blue, it's called Fruity, and this one is Concord Grape. But I think we're gonna do one of these two. Let's watch them. We've got Concord Grape, or no, this is Fruity. This is Concord Grape. This is Napa, this is Sparkling, and this is Chardonnay. Looking at the swatches, some of them kind of look similar, but I think I'm just gonna go with this Napa shade because it's so beautiful. Like in person, it's got like red and blue and purple sparkles. It's just beautiful, beautiful. I think I'm actually gonna use some of that earthy, the very first shade, on the inner corner, or on the other inner lid. Because, yes, I'm gonna go over with some of that Napa, but I want to base down so that I have something underneath of it. Going back in with Merlot, and I'm going to bring back that color. So give me your favorite wineries around the world, I guess. I went to, the only country I've been to besides the US, of course, is Japan. And I was a hair too young to be drinking there. Like legal age there is what, like 20 or something? At least where I was. I don't know if that's the whole country of Japan. I didn't get to experience the drinking part of Japan, but there was a pineapple factory we went to, and they had like several different flavors of pineapple wine, so that was pretty cool. I did try sake while I was there, just like half a shot. Ooh. Was it sake? Yeah, it was sake. It was delicious, but very strong. And I wasn't even like a heavy drinker. Well, I wasn't a heavier drinker until my 20s. Mid to late 20s. It kind of knocked me off my feet for a minute. I don't think I had had any shots at that point. I do remember my mom giving me whiskey one time when I had really bad cramps. I don't remember how old I was. Thanks, Mom, for introducing me to liquor. Oh my gosh, this color is just everything and more. I don't know if you can see how sparkly that is. I'll try to zoom in as close as I can, but you'll be able to see it in the Jeezy montage. That's so beautiful. I'm going to now go back into Merlot. I know I keep going back into it, but I just want to make that kind of pop more, and I just really like this color a lot, and I want it to be blended nicely together. Again, going back into Napa, and I'm just packing that on again. Kind of the best way to blend your eyeshadows, in my opinion, is to kind of just keep going back and forth until you get a blend that you like. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm going gently over the edges. This one looks pretty good. Then I'm gonna tidy up with earthy again on the edges once again. And I am pretty happy with that so far. I am going to go put the rest of my face on, and then we'll finish the eyes together. I don't know if I'm getting tipsy or the wine is tasting better, but it's really good. Tastes very grapey. I said I was going to do my whole face, but I decided that I wanted to maybe play with some blushes and like different colors and stuff, so that's what we're going to do. And yes, my hands are stained. I'm thinking maybe this one from Juvia's Place. It's called B. I got this palette, maybe I've mentioned it in videos before. I got this palette thinking I would use like mostly these, this one, and this one. This is the one I use the most, like out of all of these. So it's like a mauve shade, but I think it'll go good with this look. What do you think? You can tell me in the comments. But first I need to powder my under eyes because they are gonna get crepey. So buff out those lines. Get my mattifying Catrice powder that I'm still trying to pan. And I still have dark circles, but that's okay. We're gonna distract away from the dark circles with purple because that's what makes dark circles even better. And I'm gonna powder my face just a little bit before I put any powder, blush, or bronzer on top. So you know what bronzer I'm gonna use because I'm trying to get rid of it, and I've decided that I'm not allowed to buy any more bronzers until I at least get rid of this one. This is Milani Baked Bronzer in Dulce. I've made a little dent. It's not as full anymore, so progress. I was checking, I used this brush for part of my Halloween makeup, so I was making sure that there's no like orange still on it, because that would be weird. I say whenever I use this fully, we do like a celebration. I don't know if it's, tell me what you want to do. Like, is it when I hit pan on it, or is it when I use it completely up? You tell me, and you tell me what kind of thing we should do, like a party or a live stream, or maybe a giveaway. Let me know. I think there still might be some orange. Do I look orange? We're gonna buff that out. Stark contrast to purple A. Oh gosh, this side is very orange. that look better? Not really. It's better. Actually, you know what? If you watched my chocolate martini video, I told you a story about how I got these BC brushes. This is one of them too. I just realized. Check that out. I'll put it up there somewhere. I feel like mauve is like a really good lip and cheek color for me. My skin tone. Is it a neutral color? Or is it a cool tone? I feel like it's cool tone. But I am neutral, generally. Such a pretty color. I mean, it's blending with the orange bronzer. So I'm gonna take my foundation brush and just go over that orange bronzer. So I look a little more pinky and less orangey. It's probably all splotchy when I look back at it. Highlighter, I'm gonna use the same palette that I've been using. Grease and Aspen from BH. And we've got this purple, but I don't really know that that would go well. We've got this pink, which might work. I'm thinking maybe this Frosty AF, which is just a frosty highlighter. It's very pretty. There it is. I've got my arms stained and my hands stained from doing swatches so much. So bear with me. I didn't have any wine last night. And usually like on a Saturday, I like to get in a tub, have a glass or two of wine, you know, kind of, that's my kind of self-care when I get home. I mean, kind of doing that every night, not a bath necessarily, but like my whole skincare routine. But yeah, that's my favorite thing to do on like a Saturday night when I come home from work at like 11. It's very frosty. We want to be very careful and gentle with her. Ooh, girl. Yeah, this one is very pigmented and she's certainly frosty. A little bit goes a long way. Might have gone overboard on her. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Let's buff that one out too. That's a little better. Maybe I'll go into that purple a little bit. Just a touch right on top. Okay, yeah, I like that. It's, yeah, do you see that? The purpley, it kind of looks like a bruise, but a shiny bruise. So as long as I'm shiny and glowy, let it look like a bruise. Is that good, like, logic? I don't know. Am I making sense? I really, really like that so far. Okay, we're gonna go back into the eyes. I love the way this is turning out. So I don't want to do too much to it, but I do want to try something. So I have some Duraline from Inglot, and this just makes your shadows like extra poppy and like the longevity a lot better. So what I'm gonna do is take a little brush. Okay, I'm taking a Sigma E5, and it's just this teeny tiny brush like that. And I'm gonna pick up some Chardonnay. We're gonna try to do like a bold gold eyeliner. So I'm taking, like, I'm scooping, just gently scooping a little tiny bit out, putting it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna add like half a drop of Inglot on my hand like that, and we're just gonna mix it, mix it, mix it. Wish me luck. Maybe having all these ideas now, which is never good. I do have this white liner that I could probably put down and then put the gold on top so it really pops. This is from Sugar Bee Cosmetics. They are a Black-owned brand, and they've got really cool colors of liners. So I'm gonna gently do this. So carefully. It would help if I didn't have cat hairs stuck to my eyelashes. I'm not the greatest at this, so don't judge me, but we're doing this. This is what's happening. Already committed. I like the white liner, don't you? It's kind of fun. Now the true test. Can she do it on the other side? Robert Welsh told me to just go for it. He says, don't hesitate. You're doing your liner. Just do it. Are they close enough, you think? I think they're pretty good. I'll probably take a picture and be like, we'll see. Okay. So far, so good. Don't know how much I love it, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. It's gonna work out, Elizabeth. You're fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Not too shabby. This is such a pretty color. This would be just like a beautiful kind of all over color. If you wanted something like really simple. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. I'm gonna go over more of it. Prince would approve. That is really cool. Okay, we like her. You're okay. Now for the lower lash. I feel like I need more of that Merlot color because I love it. I'm gonna use this ColourPop Charmer. Very similar color to that Merlot color. So I'm gonna put that in my waterline where I'm starting to put the that color underneath my eye, just to give it even more oomph. And I'm taking that like just a little bit past like the midline of my eye. And I'm using like this smudger brush. Don't ask me what my brushes are. I cannot tell you unless it's like an it brush or like something that I know. Like an oaf brush or something. Or this brand I found called Araceli. They have amazing eyeliner. Going back in with Earthy on that same brush I used for my top lid. And going over top of that. And I'm gonna use the same smudger brush, go back into Merlot to bring back that pigment. What do I want to do for the lower other half of my eye? And what do I want to do for the inner corner? I'm feeling this gold, the Chardonnay color. Maybe I'll put that like on the rest of my lash line, and then we'll do something like, I don't know, something else for the inner corner. Now that I've sufficiently held my breath quite a bit, I am going to use Napa, the one that I used on my eyelid. I'm going to use that in the inner corner, just a touch. Maybe not, I don't like that. Okay, we'll say my one like gripe about this palette is I wish there was like one lighter shade than all of these shimmers because they're just not quite light enough. So I'm going to go back into Frosted AF in that highlighter palette, and I'm going to put it on my inner corner. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, bitch. Ooh, yeah. Kind of love that. Okay, I'm going to finish up with some mascara. and probably lashes, and I will be back. Okay, what do we think so far? So that's the eye look. I'm just gonna put on some lips. I thought we could try some Fenty. This is Mademoiselle. It's purple. We can try it. I mean, you can always take it off. What do we what do we think? What do we think? It makes my teeth look blue. Let's darken this up a bit. Ooh, I know exactly which one we can use. How about this gray one from Maybelline called Huntress? Maybe we can add that. Let's see what happens. It's kind of growing on me, actually. I kind of like it. Ooh. How do we feel about this? That, maybe. Do we like this? Okay, vote 1 for the just purple, 2 for this one, which it's growing on me, or 3 black, or for something else. You pick. Ooh. Let me touch this up a little bit, but kind of digging the black. Ooh. What do you think of this? I kind of like the black. So there's 1, just the purple, 2, purple with the gray, or 3, black. I kind of like the black. Let me give you another option. How about Sangria from Makeup Geek? This is a lip glaze. Already liking it. I kind of love this. I kind of like this one because it kind of matches that Merlot color. But you let me know what you think down in the comments. But this is the final look. I'm gonna leave this one on, but you can tell me what you think in the comments. I kind of feel vampy and oh my gosh. I kind of feel vampy and fun. So cheesy montage time. Okay, so let me know what you think. I know my brain is just kind of all over the place today. That's because I'm running on 3 hours of sleep a night. So please disregard anything weird that I said, or maybe just, yeah, shut up. Okay, so thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Cheers. Cheers to this palette. Oh my god, I got it so dirty with my handprints and stuff, but I like it. I love this look. I love that I did the gold eyeliner. Might try like reverse next time with gold eyeliner, or a gold eyelid and then like a purple liner. What do you think about that? Comment down below. Okay, make sure you like and subscribe and do all the things that all the YouTubers ask you to do. It really does help me. I do love making these videos, as you know. So just, I almost said give me a call. Thanks for watching. Bye.